The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Eckler. Pushing his way through, and he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Guyton, 50 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady airing this one out for Evans. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Sometimes the visual. exactly work out the way you expect. They wanted to let him use his size there and float one up to him, but he wasn't able to get any separation. The DB was right on him and forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Brady going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Again, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Brady now on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter. It's okay.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Brady now on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. $12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and 6. No, scratch that. Second and 7. Now Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk. Complete. Touchdown! Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
He's checking. Crash. Check Mike 43. Oh, here we go.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Herbert eluding the pressure right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
I got you, boy. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
All right. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check 45 to Mike.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. Muscles him off. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
44, Mike, 44.
On 1st down, Brady. This is caught by Evans. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
44 is the mic. 44 is mic. Check, check. Here we go. 44 is the mic.
Now Brady.
Squeeze, double, double.
And a catch right side
Lord
by
have
Evans.
mercy.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 34 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Check, 45 is the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come.
On first down, it's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
45. Mike, 45.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Check, 45 is the mic. Check, 45 is the mic. Man, I got
A shotgun throw for Stick, sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Pierre Desir. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because We always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Mike, 45. Yeah, that's what I do. 45 is the Mike. 45.
On second down, Eckler. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DB, so a dime set here on 3rd down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Big Alert flare, alert flare.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. So that'll back them up 5. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Here's Herbert. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, 54 yards. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Watch tight. Tight end right. Let's go up. No, 66.
Brady now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
72.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady.
Kill.
And this is caught by Evans. Past the 20.
Making it happy, Captain.
Touchdown,
Making it happy.
Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 78 yards. And the Bucs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is now 2. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's
Here we
Roberts
go.
to bring
Here
it
we
out of
go.
the end zone.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Hey, defense, let's go. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know you feel
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Give me something.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
45.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
In your face.
2nd and 5 now. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 13-yard line. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Herbert now.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Check 24, check
24.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown.
Jalen Guyton.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
He was brought down by Michael Davis.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
49.
Hey, go 66.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley. Taking it right down Broadway. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. 45's the mic, 45's the mic.
Army, 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 Army.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Check, 45's the mic.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike 45.
All day, all day.
On the give, this is Eckler. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
On running plays, linemen, of course, have their assignments. That's expected. But it's not often you're expecting to see a cornerback blitzing in run support and tackling the runner for a loss.
Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
45's the mic. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We gotta step it up. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45's the mic.
Hey, come on,
Herbert. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Brady to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Right here, right here.
Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 49 the mic.
To throw is Brady. Dumps it off to Fournette. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey. 49 the mic. 49 the mic. Tackles.
Back to throw, Brady. And it's caught.
And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Wait, that line 20.
Mike's 49.
Yeah. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Jim.
Out. Both banned it. Check 52. Check it, reload.
They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. And it's a goal line stand on the final play. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for us?
We were
right?
standing up.
I had to. You had to get out of your seat for that one. That close to the goal line? Oh, that was fun.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On first down, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Byron Pringle, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Mike 51, Mike 51. I got you.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
From the 31, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
He's scared.
51's the mic.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Flushed out right. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 28 yards. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. After the sack on first down, Watson eluding the pressure right. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Second and 8 coming up.
They'll They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. In your face. Hey, watch that. Watch you come. 54. Line 54.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You got three down.
Ringo.
Watson off play action. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
Check 43. Joker.
Here's Watson. And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 4th down, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
He finds McKinnon, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. Got an open man. It's Pringle. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Watson's throw complete there to Conley.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Now it's Watson. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Akins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To the air yet again, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On 2nd down, Johnson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And all the way down to the 35. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Second down and goal. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as King opts for the touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Exit. Watch that.
Back to throw, Watson. Flush to his right. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Kill. Watch the safety creep.
From the red zone now, Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Watch tight end. We got three, fellas. We got three. Hatch it.
On second down now, it's Johnson, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 35. Now it's Mahomes again. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it.
And the Texans are going to have it here at